morning, my dear students. In the last class we have learned regarding the what are the uses of the carbohydrates, proteins and vitamins and minerals, and why we need in our food phase and water also. Here water helps our body to absorb the nutrients from the food. Also water it will be helpful for throwing some waste from our body. So we must need fresh supply of water each day, because our body cannot store the water, so we need fresh supply of water daily. Water it is very essential for our body. Here roughage and water, they are not giving energy, but they are essential in our diet. Now here there is an activity. In this activity they have given that take a potato or a fruit like lemon, cut into small pieces. Does your hands become wet? Yes, of course. Here now take other vegetables and fruits. When you cut into small pieces, then you will observe that some water content is present in that vegetables and fruits. From this activity we came to know that many food items themselves, they are contain certain amount of the water to some extent. Apart from this, we are adding some quantity of water while cooking. Then water is also present for in some extent in all vegetables and fruits. Then what our food contain? Does our food contain every nutrients at a large quantity or in a small quantity? Does we have to have a carbohydrate-rich food in our diet? For our diet contains large amount of the carbohydrate-rich food item. Does our diet contain protein food items only, or our diet contain only vitamins and minerals in our diet? So here we have to take the equal quantity of the all the nutrients. So that we will learn in another day. That is our diet. The food we normally eat in a day, that is our diet. For the growth and the maintenance of the good health, we are eating the food to maintain our growth and to improve our good health also. So and our diet, it should be having the all the nutrients in a equal manner, in a equal quantities. Our diet should have the all the nutrients that our body needs in the right quantity. Not too much of one nutrient, not too little of the one nutrient. We have to take the equal quantity of nutrients to maintain our good health and for the proper growing. So we have to have the all the nutrients in equal quantities. So this is we are calling as the balanced diet. Yes, with this diet, our diet should also contain the good amount of the roughage and water also. Not all the nutrients like carbohydrate, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. These are all nutrients, not only these nutrients. With these nutrients, our diet also containing the good amount of the roughage and water, which is also essential to our body. Here, balanced diet is nothing but the food which containing the all the nutrients like carbohydrates, protein, fats, vitamins and minerals, with that good amount of the roughage and water. So all the nutrients, if it is present in the right quantity or equal quantity, that diet we are calling as the balanced diet. A food item, the food which is containing the equal quantity of all the nutrients with the good amount of the roughage and water, we are calling as the balanced diet. Then do you think that all the people of age, they need same type of the diet? Do you also think that we need balanced diet for depending upon our physical work? Yes, here depending upon the physical work, we have to have all the nutrients, means we have to have the balanced diet in our diet. Pulses, groundnut, soya beans, sprouted seeds, combination of flours, banana, such other food items, they are providing the more nutrients which is is also essential to our body. Means they are giving the balanced diet to our food, and it will be helpful to maintain the good health and growing also, for the growth also. Therefore, one cannot eat a balanced diet without expensive food material. Here, for example, if you have taken the balanced diet, in that balanced diet, we should not take only carbohydrate rich food item for a large quantity. Here, balanced nothing but we have to take all the nutrients in a right quantity. Means in a equal quantity, we have to perform the various physical work, and also it will be helpful for the growth and the maintenance of our body. Here, eating the right kind of food, it's not enough. It should be containing the, means it should also having the cooked food in a proper quantity. Means here, have you know that while cooking, some of the nutrients may be lost. While cooking, some of the nutrients may be lost. So we have to, with this, means not only eating the same right kind of food, it is not enough. With that, we should take care of our food item while cooking. All the nutrients, it should not be vanished. So we have to take care while cooking the food item. How it is? Let's take an example. Some nutrients get lost in the process of cooking and preparation. How is they are lost? How does it they will be lost? Here we will take one example. If vegetables and fruits are washed after cutting or peeling and are mashed, so some of the nutrients present in that vegetables and fruits, they will be lost. Means some of the vitamins present in those, they will be lost for some time. The skin of many vegetables, fruits contain the vitamins and minerals. Similarly, repeated washing of the rice pulses may remove some vitamins and minerals present in them. And we all know that cooking improves the taste of our food. We know that we are eating the cooked food. Here, the cooking it will be improves the taste of our food, and also it will makes it easier to digest. At the same time, cooking also result in the loss of some of the nutrients. How they will be lost? As you know, for example, vitamin C food items, means vitamin C food items, they will be easily destroyed by heating. So if you are preparing food item, if you are preparing a food, so you are heating the, of course we are eating the boiled food, cooked food we are eating that. So while cooking them, some of the nutrients they will be lost by heating. Then many of the food items, they are lost, they are losing their nutrients while cooking. Many useful proteins and a considerable amount of the minerals also lost if we are adding excess amount of water during the cooking. And also, have you know that while eating, you are also removing some of the vegetables, like while eating time, you are removing the onion, chili, curry leaves, tomato. So these are also, means you are also throwing some of the vegetable that they are having some of the proteins, some of the vitamins and minerals, you are also throwing them. So we should not throw them. So if you are throwing that, your food doesn't having the some quantity, your food doesn't having the vitamins and minerals, and it is not having all the nutrients. So have you know that all the nutrients, if your food it is lost for a long time, if your food it is lost vitamins and minerals for a long time, it may be leads to the cause of the several diseases. So which are the diseases that it will be occurs for certain, for a long time, if your diet not having all the nutrients in a equal quantity. So what are the diseases it will be occurs? Now we will move on to discuss about in a next topic, that is the deficiency diseases. Now we will move on to the next topic, that is the deficiency diseases. What do you mean by deficiency diseases? Yeah, the deficiency is nothing but lack of some of the nutrients in your diet. It may leads to causes some of the diseases. So that is we are calling as the deficiency diseases. Lack of some of the nutrients in our diet maybe leads to the cause of some of the diseases or disorders. So that is we are calling as the deficiency diseases. A person may be getting enough food to eat, but sometimes the food may not be a particular nutrients. We are getting enough food to eat, and in that food we are not getting the sufficient nutrient which is essential to our body. If this it will be continuous over a long period of time, means if you are continuous to eating the particular nutrient, then it will then the person he will be suffering from the some of the deficiency diseases. Here deficiency of one or more nutrients can cause us the diseases. Means in our diet, so one or two nutrients, one or more nutrients, if it is going to decrease or if it is going to deficiency, so it may be leads to the causes of some of the diseases. Means deficiency of one or more nutrients can cause us the diseases or disorders in our body. Diseases that occur due to lack of nutrients over a long period of time. Diseases that occur due to the lack of nutrients over a long period of time, that we are calling as the deficiency diseases. Means, so suppose if your diet it is not having the all the nutrients in a particular manner, or which is if you are not having the balanced diet for long time, so then it will lead to a causes the deficiency diseases. For example, if a person does not get enough protein food items, for example, if a person is not getting enough food of the protein content in his diet, then it may be lead for a long time, then it will be leads to causes the some of the diseases. How he is feeling, what are the diseases he is suffering. Here they have this stunted growth, means the growth of a person it will be goes on to decrease, and swelling of the face it will be swelling, and also he is failing, means decolorization of the hair color it will be goes on changing, means it will be turns into black, it will be turns into white color base or any other colors. And also it may be leads to the skin diseases or diarrhea. Here the lack of protein in our diet it may be leads to one major diseases, that is the kwashiorkor. So these are the two major diseases that it will be caused by the deficiency of the protein. Means in your diet, so for a long time protein nutrient is absent, it will goes on decreasing, then it will leads to causing a major diseases, that is the kwashiorkor and marasmus. Here there are few pictures about the kwashiorkor and marasmus diseases. Yes, if the diet is deficient in both carbohydrate and proteins. Suppose if your food is if your food is deficient in both carbohydrate and proteins for a long time, then the growth may be stopped completely. Such a person become very lean and thin, and also he will be so weak that he doesn't able to move from one place to the another place. Means the growth of a person goes on decreases, and he will become very thin and very lean, and he is unable to move. So these are the some of the disorders that may leads to the it may be comes from the deficiency of the carbohydrates and proteins in your diet. Means from all these examples we came to know that our food containing all the kinds of the nutrients, means we have to have the balanced diet. If any one of the nutrient, if it will be goes on decreases for a long time, so it may be leads to a causes of the some of the diseases or disorders. Here there is a table which shows the certain disorders and symptoms which caused by the lack of some of the vitamins and some of the minerals. That is the table 2.3. Look at the table 2.3. Here there are the diseases which are caused by the deficiency of the some of the vitamins and minerals. That is page number 16. Now vitamin A, the deficiency disorder is vitamin A. The deficiency disorder is loss of vision. We are also calling as the night blindness. Vitamin A, it will be causes the in your food. If vitamin A is lost for a long time, then it will be leads to a disease, a disorder, that is the loss of vision, or also we are calling as the night blindness. Then how it is present? What are the symptoms of this night blindness? Poor vision, loss of vision in darkness or night, means the person is unable to see the things or objects in a night time, and sometimes completely loss of vision. Next one, vitamin B1. Here in your diet, if vitamin B1 is goes on to decreases for a long period of time, it may be leads to a cause of a disease, that is the beriberi. It will be causes the disease beriberi. Then what are the symptoms of beriberi diseases? Here weak muscles and very little energy to work. The person he is feeling weakness in the muscles, and also here he is having the certain energy to do work. Next one, vitamin C. Here the lack of vitamin C in your diet, it may be causes to a scurvy, as we have discussed before. So vitamin C, if it is absent in your diet for a long time, it may be leads to a cause of disease, that is the scurvy. Then what are the symptoms of scurvy? Bleeding jumps, wounding take longer time to heal. Here jumps, it will be bleeding, and wounds, it will be takes for a longer time to heal. Next, vitamin D. Vitamin D, if it is lack in your diet for long time, it may leads to a cause of disorder, that is the rickets. Then how it is rickets? What are the symptoms of rickets? Here bone becomes soft and bend. Means here bones, it will become soft and bend. So these are the some of the symptoms of the rickets. Next we will move on to discuss about the some of the minerals. So which are the minerals and what are the deficiency diseases? Here I will take the vitamin mineral calcium. See, mineral calcium, if it is absent in your diet for a long time, it may leads to a cause of the disease, that is the bone and tooth decay. Here symptoms of the bone and tooth decay are weakness in the bones and tooth decay. Next one, that is the mineral iodine. Here iodine, if it is absent in your diet, it may lead to a cause of a disease, that is the goiter. Goiter is nothing but swollen neck. Glands in the neck appears swollen. Mentally disability in children. So your neck, it will become swollen. Then mentally they will be become disabled. This is the some of the symptoms of goiter. Next I will take the mineral iron. Iron, it may cause us the lack of iron in your food item for long time. It will be leads to a causes a disease, that is the anemia. See here, then what are the symptoms of anemia? That is weakness. The person, he will become more weak and he become fatigue, means he is unable to do the work because of the weakness. Okay, my dear children, from this table we have to came to know that about, so if any nutrient in our diet, if you are lost it for a long time, that it will be leads to a causes of certain disorders, certain diseases. So here, and also we have to came to know that we have to eat the balanced diet, means means our food should contain the all the nutrients in a equal quantity. With that we also need the good amount of the roughage and water also, which is also essential in our balanced diet. Means we have to have all the nutrients in a equal quantity, in a right quantity, with good amount of the roughage and water. And I am requesting you to should not throw the vegetables while eating. Means you are throwing chili, tomato, onion, curry leaves. You should not throw that. If you are throwing, you are only removing the some of the nutrients from your food item, so which is not good for your health. So you have to eat all the vegetables and all the kinds of the food items. Thank you.